model logic flow is designed to be read from top to bottom and from left to right. The architecture of the model is easy to understand. For example, which calculations are exported to other worksheets. Exceptions to model logic flows are clearly marked. It is easy to navigate through the workbook using links. Links are used as a navigation tool. Jump back on a link to arrive at a source. Either a calculation on a calculation sheet or an input on an input sheet. There is no restriction on the number of links that might point back to the same single source, but there are no links to links, otherwise known as daisy chains. Links to other worksheets in blue are easy to distinguish from links to the same worksheet. They'll be in black. Worksheets are grouped by category. Worksheets are like chapters in a book, each containing easily identifiable parts of the model. They're arranged by category, in order input sheets. Foundation sheets such as the timesheet. Calculation sheets. And presentation sheets. Finally, we have some quality control sheets. Model logic flows from inputs to presentation via calculations. Rows and columns have a single identifiable purpose. A column used for labels, for example, will not be used for any other purpose. Expect to find columns dedicated to labels, constants, units, and row totals. A row, also known as a line item, will have a single identifiable characteristic. For example, an input, a link, or a calculation. Here's a link. Here's a calculation. Its characteristic will apply to the entire row. Calculations are presented in blocks. The calculation is at the bottom of a block, with ingredients that support the calculation immediately above. Labels, units, and row totals are clearly identifiable. And there is only one calculation per block. It's at the bottom with a blank row beneath it. Calculation blocks are designed to be easy to read and review. The pyramid structure is designed to make each calculation block easy to read. Constants are presented above series data. Only information relevant to the calculation is included in the block. Calculation logic is split between how much and when. The how much logic tends to be presented towards the top of a calculation block. The when logic is modelled using a flag. Flags are used to mask calculations that sit outside the period under consideration. All flags are modelled on the timesheet. Formulas are designed to be easy to read and review. Formulas should not be longer than a thumb held against a formula bar. This is known as the rule of thumb. Complex functions are used by exception only. Named ranges are also used by exception only. There are no remote cell references in any formula. Formulas are copied consistently across a horizontal timeline. To support a data series calculation, expect to see a single formula copied across the horizontal timeline. This allows a reviewer to concentrate on the first column of the timeline only, since all remaining formulas are identical to the first. Constants are calculated in a single column and are independent of the timeline, so are not copied across. When it comes to reviewing the model, a reviewer need only inspect two columns, the constant column and the first column of a data series.